Big Apple, the city that never sleeps, the capital of the world. How many of you have ever had the pleasure of visiting New York City? Raise your hand. Okay. Did it seem packed while you were there?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it did. Well, that's actually because New York City has over 26,000 people living in it. So it's the most populated city in all of the United States. And it's well known for all its popular attractions and tourists. While I was actually in New York City, I was actually raised there. I lived for 13 years, and I'd like to speak to you a little bit about New York City and all its tourist attractions you can go to while you're there. Whether you're thinking of making New York City your home or just visiting on vacation, it's always great to study up here at tourist attractions just so you know what to go when you're there. So, did any of you have a hot dog while you were over there?
Mm.
Okay. Do you know how much it costs to have a license to sell these hot dogs?
285,000.
Wow, that's very close, Adam. It's actually $289,000 a year. So yeah, you definitely have to sell a lot of hot dogs to get that done with. While you're in New York City, there's definitely a lot of places you want to visit while you're there. The most famous attraction is Central Park, which is a very nice park. They have a lot of things you can do while you're there. You can actually do horse carriage tours. You can do bike rentals. There's gondola rides. They have tours where they'll bring a guide with you as well, so you can definitely visit that while you're there. Another great location to visit is the Empire State Building. If you go ahead and do this one, we'll do a tour of the building. You'll get to visit the first floor. The Empire State Building is actually one of the most iconic landmarks of the city. It's the tallest building in the city as well, so you definitely want to go and do visit that one while you're there. The next location you should visit is the Statue of Liberty. Go ahead and visit the Statue of Liberty. I don't know if many of you know this, but it was actually a gift from France as a symbol of friendship. And it's also a symbol of freedom and democracy. While in New York City, you should definitely plan a tour here. They do give you a tour of the Statue of Liberty. They'll give you access to the bottom floor, and they'll actually take you to the island of Ellis as well. Um, you can definitely visit New York without going to Times Square, which is famous for all of its fashion attractions. There's many stores you can visit. We have the billboard, and while you're over there, you can actually have your picture taken, and it'll receive on the billboard for about 5 minutes. So you can do that while you're there. I've actually talked about a lot of the attractions at New York City, but I kind of want to talk about the New Yorkers themselves. New York City is one of the cities that has most populations out of state. And what I mean by that is that it has the most Asian people out of Asia. It has the most Hispanic people out of any Latin American country. And it also has a lot of Caribbean people, which are non-Hispanic. If you go ahead and look at this chart, you'll see that the dark orange color represents the Caribbean non-Hispanic, which is 19.4%. The lighter tan color, that shows Latin America. There's a lot of Latin Americans over there, so it's about 32.1%. We have the light blue, which is anyone from Europe, that's 15.9%. And we have the yellow, which is Asian, and that's about 27.5%. And what I would just want to show with this is the fact that New York City has so many cultures over there. So once you go, you get a lot of taste of each culture. You can get all these Hispanic foods and plates that you can have. You have the Asian foods that you can do, and then they have a Chinatown, which you should visit. Might be out of New York City, but it's a great visit. And then just the fact that everyone over there is so nice, and they invite you into New York City, and they definitely make you feel like it's your home. New York City is definitely a great place to visit, especially if you're going with your family. There's a lot of great attractions, and I really think you should give it a visit. Next time you go to New York City, see how much a hot dog costs.